Oh, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're live from CleanCon. I gotta get my Facebook app open so I can see us out here. We're live.
So we're here live at CleanCon in Indianapolis, and right now in the background over there, everybody's doing this like little mastermind table, whatever. And I was like, Dan, it's Wednesday. Do you know what that means? He's like, yeah, it's hump day. I was like, no. He's like, you got to put socks on today. I'm like, no. Home service happy hour. So we're doing a quick impromptu. We got about 20 minutes to go live and just bullshit about whatever. We can talk about business, life. We can talk about our man Moses. Well, I got a woman Mosa. You got a man Mosa.
I got a man Mosa.
Here, let me just show everybody how to make the proper man Mosa. You see, we got a glass of ice here. Wait, Angela, do I put the OJ in first or the beer in first?
I put the beer in first. And
all right.
Okay, just like
we got an ice cold Busch Light here, and of course a Best Damn Bookkeeping koozie. Are there any other types of koozies?
No.
Probably it's the only one you need in your life right now.
Ooh, I could hear my beer open through your earbuds. Here we go. So I'm going to go like a 50-50. Do I go 50-50 or what ratio you think I go?
No. Just like a mimosa, mostly beer and just a little bit of orange juice.
And then, so we got the beer in there on ice, just like a true Wisconsinite. Well, I'm going to stir up my OJ. Well, here we go. We got this guy coming.
All right, I'm just sharing this to a bunch of groups right now. All right, so if you're just joining us, we got Sean Day in the house. We have Dan Plata, myself, and the lovely Angela. We're here in Indianapolis right now at the first ever CleanCon. And we just want to take some time and just talk about life, business, and let's cheers to that, Dan.
Man Mosa made.
I'm sharing it out there on Facebook.
Sean, how's the event going for you? I think Sean's frozen.
Yo. Wait a minute. Audio check 1 2 1 2. What?
We got you nice and clear.
Let me do a little rotation here, just so
I'm not frozen, man. Watch.
He's good now. So I'm at the Best Damn Bookkeeping booth, of course, hanging next to the coolest logo on the planet. There's Sean at the Higher Lead Chill booth. What does he show? This is like Inception. And then Angela's over there waving. Wait, where'd she go? Here we go. Here, we'll take you guys around.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, guys.
Hey. What's up, dude?
Crazy.
There's a lot of background noise doing that.
Here's our new mascot, Finn. Finn is the chill dog. Higher Lead Chill Dog. Say hi, Finn.
Finn's in the house.
All right, so let's talk business awareness. So we're here at this event, and it's for primarily house cleaning, home cleaning, residential, commercial. We just got done leaving Light It Up Expo. We've been to several roofing industry events lately, and the common pattern I'm noticing is like the owner-operator, sub 7 figures, stuck. And like you say, the purgatory of like letting go
baby.
and handing off roles and responsibilities and hiring people. And it's just today it was a realization of like, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It's always going to be that same struggle for a business owner to get past that. So what are you guys seeing? Like I did a post today asking like, what was the moment in your life, in your business success to say, it's time to let go. I'm the bottleneck. I'm holding this business back from success. Like what is the key defining moment that you found you were able to overcome that obstacle or challenge?
I'm in one right now, and I'm like working on the things to be able to let go. And Angela and I have spent hours talking about this already just this week. But I'm in purgatory number 3, and we have to do that purgatory number 1 and number 2. When I restarted Best Damn Bookkeeping, I just like skipped them by getting the right people really early on, and like it was kind of a cheat code because I've already built one bookkeeping business, but like got the right GM right away, got Unique Genius to like speed up our recruiting on the bookkeepers, got Higher Lead Chill to speed up our recruiting on account managers. So I was able to like really quickly get through those first few stages where you if you know who you're going to use and what processes you need, you just go get them. Right. And you build them right away. So you don't get stuck where you're the bottleneck. But now I'm stuck where I'm the bottleneck from a leadership perspective and like a decision-making perspective. We had to fire somebody earlier this week, and everybody was like waiting for me to do it. So I'm the bottleneck, right? I need to get out of the way. I need to enable my team to fire the people that need to be fired and recruit the people that need to be recruited. So I'm going through that same phase right now, and like I call it the purgatories, but it never really goes away. You just, when you solve one, you get to the next one. So I'm just in the leadership one right now, where I need to start getting out of the way and letting my leadership team lead instead of waiting for me to make a decision.
Yeah,
Nice.
and it's fun hearing you, who have scaled multiple businesses, but now you're still back in this, but a different phase of your business and life, showing that like no matter where you are, there's a chance to go back there, but how can we overcome or break through that and get out of our way?
It's an awareness thing, but it doesn't mean you know what the answer is, right? There's a lot of looking in the mirror and thinking. I woke up this morning, I went to the gym because that's kind of what we do and go clear our heads, right? And after I got done working out, I was like, man, I got to send my team a message. And just like an organizational, who has what accountabilities for our leadership team? Who decides when this person gets fired versus when that person gets fired? And like, who's responsible, who's in charge, who's accountable? And we didn't have all those boundaries really solidified. So I sent a note to the team and I said, here's kind of my initial thoughts. We'll talk about it more on Monday. But there is no right answer. Right? There's never a right answer. It's business. There's 1,000 different ways to do it. That's why you surround yourself with good, smart people that have been there, have done it, and know more than you, because making those decisions is the really hard part of scaling a business. And usually it starts by looking in the mirror. Like if there's something in your business that you don't like, go look in the mirror, because it's your fucking business and it's your fucking problem. So like there's only like, if you don't like it, go look in the mirror. If you don't like your recruiting, don't blame Sean. Go look in the mirror. If you don't like your VA, don't blame Angela and JC. Go look in the mirror.
I often say the scariest tool for business owners is a mirror, because we avoid it and we don't want to look deep. And it's just so easy to point fingers. I mean, some of us are just ugly, and that's just why we don't want to be in front of the mirror. Like,
that's why I'm wearing a hat.
So we hand out sunglasses and some other swag, and Dan's like, you got to just get mirrors, dude. Just get mirrors and hand them out at all the shows. So just go, here's our swag right here. Look in the mirror.
Yes.
So I'm really chill's in a weird spot where, because of like AI and automation, because of like unique genius with VAs, I'm able to let go and let everybody, like Nikki, I've got one person that's like the leader, Nikki, that runs Hire, Lead, and Chill basically. And I've got 2 VAs, one full-time, one just started part-time for a couple hours a week. But it's not like I'm sitting around training them all day long. I literally just say, just do it. You've got all the tools in the world to figure out what you need to do. But the hard part is, like Dan was saying, it's like, just get the hell out of the way. The more I get out of the way, the better the business operates and runs. It's insane. But there's that fear factor, that trust factor. So we're at a residential home cleaning conference right now, CleanCon. Anybody out there, I would recommend, I've got it up right now because I'm driving a lot, 4.5 hours back and forth from Cleveland and Indianapolis right now. It's called Permission to Screw Up. And it's literally about a lady that started a maid service business out of college. And it goes and I'm like 3/4 of the way through it. And the main theme is basically, you need to let them figure it out. Like she talks about all this nasty shit that happened, like all of us go through, trying to scale businesses. And she'd go to her dad and he would say, figure it out yourself. He's like super educated. He's an attorney, like legal things that she's running into. He's like, figure it out. And she's like, that's sort of, after I grew this company and after I scaled this business, I could not have done that had my dad done everything for me that I went to. So she goes, that's how I'm operating my business. I just tell people, I trust you. You're smart. Go do it.
Yeah. No, and that's solid advice, because sometimes we got managers and leaders that just want to control everything, and every answer has to go back to them. So there's never that freedom to make a mistake. And years ago, Joe, my operations manager, called me. He's like, JC, what do I do? I'm like, Joe, you tell me, what would you do? And he's like, well, I would do this. I'm like, go ahead and do it. Even if it wasn't exactly how I do, I just let him do it. And then that's the only way he would learn. But if I constantly told him how to do every single thing, there was never an avenue for him to learn because it always fall back to following up with me to get the answer.
We had in this I mentioned this a little bit, but we had on Sunday night, like my account managers came to me and were like, we need to have an impromptu, like everybody on a call right now. We got a problem and nobody's solving it. And they were looking to me to solve it. And I was like, well, that's the first problem. You guys all have the ability to solve this. Like, you're just waiting for permission. And Amy on our team, who's awesome, she's a trainer, she's a leader of our team. She was kind of the one saying, like, we've been saying this and we've been saying this. And I had to go, oh, you didn't know you could just fire somebody. Like, why do you need to keep saying it? Just go do it. Who are you waiting? Like, are you waiting for me to do something? You don't need me to do something. I don't work directly with the bookkeepers. I don't work directly with the account managers. Like, I'm in charge of the business growth, and I'll be the bad guy when shitty decisions need to get made. But again, I had to go look in the mirror and realize I didn't ever give them permission to go make the decisions. They were like waiting for me to make the decision. So it was just a good reinforcement of like, damn, we got to keep evolving our processes as we grow our business. And we talked about it on our panel yesterday, Sean and Angela, right? Is like, as you scale, how does your culture change, or what do you need to keep doing to evolve with your culture? And I'm realizing that's a big thing for us. It's like, we have the right culture, but it gets stressful when we outgrow our systems and processes, and we're like dependent on a person because it got built in a goofy way. Molly, you want to get on here?
Come on, Molly.
Molly Moran, everybody.
Get her up.
CleanCon 2026.
Yeah.
Live bright.
I was like, you guys are all on the same call.
We're all the same podcast right now. We just, if we get too close to one another, we get the reverb, you know?
Let's do this.
Making a hot rod.
Get in here. Come on.
She's everywhere.
All right, so Angela, like right now, you need Genius. You guys are on like this super scale mode, and last year and a half ago, it was just you and Michelle.
I had a bad on the
And
juice
now
almost.
like you're adding all this internal team and leaders. Like, I know that's been a challenge of like finding the people, identifying the roles, not being a good fit. Like, what's been the biggest struggle as we're trying to scale this right now?
Yeah, so I'd say I went through the phases of Dan too, and that's why it's like fun in the discussion of like, okay, we were in that phase, and that's why it's like great having conversations with business owners of empowering your leaders, right? Like that you weren't you're always the bottleneck at different things. Like, we talk to business owners a lot that they're the bottleneck of just getting the admin things off of their plate, but you keep being the bottleneck, and like yours is now like, I'm the bottleneck in higher level decisions. And how do you like keep taking yourself out of that? And as you scale, the importance in your most important role is really developing those strong leaders, and giving them the decision-making power, infusing them with your energy and confidence, and making sure that like the vision, like you're all locked arms and united in that vision, and everyone's bought into that. And that becomes your most important part as the owner, is making sure your leaders are all okay and on the same page and have that confidence to carry out the decisions that align what you've all agreed on, I guess. Like confidence to make the decision that they want to make, but that happens when we're all aligned on the vision and the expectations. Like, I trust your judgment now to make a decision when we're all in alignment. So that's where we're at, is continuing that, like continuing to develop not just that first tier of leaders, but like a solid leadership team that all take extreme ownership. So, and we are, I guess, doing a really in-depth leadership program with our leaders, and studying different books and programs. And right now we are studying extreme ownership, and how you take that as the owner, but how do you infuse that in all of your leaders as well, taking that extreme ownership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're at that phase where we need to implement exactly what you're talking about, Angela. Like we need our leadership team to believe, like to own that space. Right now they're elevated, but they're uncertain. And we need them to have the confidence to really lead and not just manage. And I always differentiate, like managers run systems and processes. Leaders get people to follow them. It's way more obscure. There's no right answer. But I do notice, and I think this is just an opportunity for our leadership team. Like this time of year, I travel a lot. When I'm gone for an extended period of time, our culture suffers because people don't know how to step up and lead. It just slowly turns to chaos. So I'm the leadership bottleneck too, right? Like things start to go off the rails if there's not somebody there like pulling the culture along and like elevating the team. It's so evident when the leadership isn't there. So we got to level up our leadership team to get them in a position to have that confidence to bring everybody along with them.
One of the things we just did that I thought was the most powerful, like even more powerful than like all these lessons that we're going through in books and extreme ownership, is doing assessments like the Gallup Strengths, and then we even went deeper into like Gallup Strengths 34, Myers-Briggs, DISC, and them just taking ownership of like knowing themselves and their own gaps. And it's super fun with AI. Like you can get AI to be, you take the assessments and you put them all into Claude or ChatGPT and get it to be your coach. And then you're not, as a leader, telling them where their weaknesses are and where their gaps are. Like they're just learning from their AI coach and seeing it themselves.
Yeah, but it's also awareness for them to understand, like, what are my strengths and where do I need to improve on? Like, where are my deficiencies? Like, I understand that I'm weak in this, but now that you're telling me on paper, it makes sense. Like, maybe that's not the best role for me too, to be out of that. But also find alignment with your other team to see who's the best people you need to be working with and how to communicate effectively with them. That was pretty cool tool.
Yeah, it was really fun, and really fun to see people then just like step up in their strengths without us having to ask them to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that idea. Got to implement that at the Best Damn Bookkeeping team. I probably need to start running up to my room to get ready to do some landscape lighting coaching. Short episode today. Quick.
Hey, we got it in though. We got it in. So appreciate everybody jumping on and share. Go ahead and share if you can relate to anything we're talking about today. Go ahead and share it, because like people just need to know that you're not alone. Like it doesn't matter what stage of business you're going through. There's a challenge that you have to overcome, so that everybody at some point has either been where you are or done what you're trying to get through. So share the wins, share the losses, and share what you did to get over it to get to the next level.
And I mean, it's go time. It's March 18th. It's go time for everybody except for like the HVAC people. Now it slows down for them. But every other like home service industry is usually ramping up right now.
Yep.
And so your ability to ramp up is always going to be based on these bottlenecks, and just start at the mirror. Always start at the mirror. Like everything that you want in your business is staring back at you in that mirror.
Yeah, and if you're afraid to fail, there's a good chance you're already failing right now, because you're not at the point of business where you wanted to be a year ago because of your fear of failing. So go ahead and take the step. You might fail. Okay, cool. Learn from it, move on. And then you should be like, wait, that was easier than I thought. And then you go on to the next task and the next task. So don't be afraid. All right, gents, lady, this is fun. From CleanCon, Indy, we'll check out and talk to y'all later.
Peace out.
Peace.
Oh, you guys know what to do. Work smarter and harder. Go earn some pride. Later.